It's Friday, March the 15th. We're coming to you from Rink 2 at the Ford Performance Center. The feature matchup in this 4-rink complex tonight in the U13AA division has the home team Duffield Devils facing off against the visitors, the Humber Valley Sharks. The Sharks take an early penalty 10 seconds into the game. So we'll see the Duffield power play. Cohen, Scoleri, McDonald up front, Shen and Serrani. They win the puck back to Serrani. He throws it into the corner to Cohen. Cohen flips around a couple of Sharks on him, and Fox pushes it out to the far end, forcing Serrani back. He sets it up behind his net, leaves it for Scoleri. Scoleri drives hard up the wall, using that speed to his advantage, cuts into the middle of the ice. Now it comes back to Shen. Shen now takes a look, sends it back to Scoleri. Scoleri. Now Shen in behind the net, takes a look, sets it up, sends it back to Serrani. Serrani pushes it back into Shen. Shen to McDonald. McDonald misfires on that one-timer. And now it comes back. McDonald back to Serrani. Back to McDonald. He tries to elude a handful. That hits a skate, rolls into the corner. And now Cohen and Scoleri are in there. Now Serrani pushes it back up. It comes into Scoleri. Scoleri sends it out to Shen. Shen just misses the side of the net there. Now Scoleri takes a look. He's in the corner, sends it out in front, just misses there. And Tingley fires it the length of the ice. 35 seconds remaining in the power play. Shen now. Serrani fires it up, just misses Oosterhuis. And we have an icing with 8:16 remaining here in this opening frame. Face-off's going to be to the right of Athasiniadis, the starting goalkeeper tonight for Duffield. Try and get a look here and see who's in between the pipes for the Sharks. There's the bounce pass, and skating into it is Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis fires, and there's a huge save by the goalkeeper from Humber Valley to keep it scoreless. Now Sells in behind the net. Sells leaves it for Westover. Westover sends it back to Sells. He tries to get around one. They push the puck off his stick, and then they fire it into the corner. Elliott and Oosterhuis are in there. Elliott looking to try and come away with it. Has a couple of guys on him. Now they fire it around. Smith grabs it. Smith comes charging up the right wing wall. Pushes it off the boards, but just a little too far. They've got another icing. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the goalkeeper. 7:28 remaining in the first. Cohen and Holman on the draw. Holman pushes it back. Jacobs grabs it in the corner. Now to Neil Rodrigo. He spins out of the corner. He fires a shot. There's another big save. They're testing that goalie early. The defenseman drops down, blocks a shot, and now Smith grabs it, fires it off the boards. And Humber Valley ices the puck. Shaquille and Morantz are the linesmen tonight. Vasconcelos is wearing the orange armbands. Now we'll have a face-off to the left of the goalkeeper. They drop it, and McBride skates into the frame and grabs the puck. He charges down, tries to get around Shen, but he's held up there. Now they look to try and send it back up to Neil Rodrigo. Has a couple of Sharks collapse on him. Now they look to hold them. Pushing it off the wall. Serrani gets it out to the blue line. Now a turnover there, and Cohen's away. Cohen breaks down the middle of the ice on Fox one-on-one. She steps up, blocks that shot, and then the follow-up goes wide of the net. Sereni pinches in, sends it to Neil Rodrigo behind the net. He tries to come charging out, but the goalkeeper covers it up. Sangha between the plates tonight makes a huge save with the pad down and just welds his foot to the post so it doesn't go any further. Sells sends it back, and Tingley skates in and fires it the length of the ice. He realizes that was an icing. They'll do it all over again. They push it back. McDonald tries to play with it. Now it comes back in. Sells. Has that go off the skate of the defender from Humber Valley. And now Tingley gets over the red line and fires it deep. Harris Peru sends it up to McDonald. He tries to chip it up. A little too far. Elliott fires it back down. Westover grabs it. Sends it up to Scoleri. He kicks it to himself and then sends it to Sells. Now they fire it in deep. Elliott and McDonald go after it. Elliott chips it around the boards. He's got some space, so he's going to come charging down. Fires a hard shot at this, and Yadis makes his save and grabs a whistle with 5:30 remaining in this period. They're not fooling around tonight, these referees, blowing the whistle, trying to get everybody in the line to play. They send it back to Fox. She walks in, fires a shot. Lansfield charged out and blocks that. Now it comes down. They try and get it out. Stewart pushes it out to Sereni. Now they look once again, try and get up. And another turnover here, and now Cohen sends it in. De Silva disrupts that play. Now Oosterhuis is in the corner with a couple of sharks on him. And De Silva comes spinning away with it. Now Lansfield and Oosterhuis try and hold that off. Oosterhuis pushes it in. Fox turns into the corner. Throws it around the wall to Smith. Cohen creates the turnover using his edges in the corner. Tries to get away from everyone. They poke it off his stick, and now Oosterhuis grabs it, sends it back to Sereni. That just gets caught through his feet. And now Shen grabs it. Shen goes back. Stops up. Sereni comes back to help out there. He picks the puck up, and now he comes charging up the wall. They just get it around a couple of them. Now they spin and fire one just wide of the net. It comes around to the far side. 10 for Humber Valley. It comes back to the point. Here's a shot just wide of the net. And this time it just gets outside the blue line. Now Sereni headmans it to Oosterhuis. He goes far side. And the speedy McBride creates a turnover there. They try and gain the zone. It comes back out. Pushing it around, and the puck is just bouncing. Now Neil Rodrigo chases it, and he grabs it. Now he comes down one-on-one. Neil Rodrigo tries to cut in the middle. He gets taken down. And with 3:21, Duffield's going to go back on the power play. Jacobs goes off for body contact. He's about 6 months too soon on that one, because it will be a clean hit next year, I'm sure. Now Luca sends it in to Tenio Rodrigo. Tenio Rodrigo pushes around to the far side. Luca comes back in. Harris Peru leaves it for Luca. He tries to send it back. Harris Peru over to Westover. Back to Harris Peru. Skips over his stick and just out of the zone. Now Luca grabs it. They play catch. Now he comes back. Looking for the reverse there. And now Westover charges away with it. Westover gets around Elliott. Goes into the corner. Now they try and bring it out. They just get it around McDonald. Now he goes back with it. Looks to set things up. Cuts back through a couple. Loses that one, so he fires it in deep. Tenio Rodrigo and Luca go in for it. They send it across. Just misses there. A great attempt to connect. Now Scoleri in the corner. Scoleri takes a look. Tries to push it back to Tenio Rodrigo. Fox and McBride play that one well, and they ice the puck. 2 minutes remaining here in this opening frame. Shen up to Cohen, to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis back to Cohen. He splits everybody, cuts back in, sends it back to Shen. Shen now fires. That was tipped just wide by Lemaire. Serrani holds the line. They send it across. Cohen now, and he just rifles it high and over the net. He's back in the corner. Oosterhuis with Lemaire on him. Spins into Shen, then they send it over to Serrani. Back to Shen. Back to Cohen. Cohen sends it across. Lansfield, and it just gets out of the zone. Serrani and Shen. Cohen briefly knocks that down, and then they fire it down the ice. Serrani goes back for it. 54 seconds remaining in the frame. Now they send it back to Nora. Over to the far side. Lemaire fires one. A bouncing puck there. Matheson Yaddis had to be sharp. He's able to cover that one up. 43.24 seconds remaining in this period. De Silva Luca on the draw. Send it around. Westover pushes it around. Fox holds the line. Now, Scoleri tries to send it up. McDonald tries to get around Elliott. Couple on him. He stops up. Sends it back. Yeah, he's got a couple of sharks on him. A bouncing puck. That goes off a couple of legs and it bounces out to Scoleri. They fire it just wide. Luca and Fox go back for it. They hold it up. Elliott, one last charge. He looks at the time, fires one, and that goes off. The goalkeeper and out the other side, and with 0.32 seconds left, it looks like Duffield's going to get a penalty here. Harris Peru for the trip. Matheson Yanis is up. No worse for wear by the looks of it. And we'll have a face-off here and get ready for some second period action. The buzzer sounds. And everybody will get a talking to about what was done right, what was done wrong in that period, what they want to see the improvements on. And away we go at this fine facility. The official practice ice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. One of the rinks the boys like, the teams like coming to. And you can tell when they're at this rink because the scouts are out. They've got a couple of blacked out windows here. I'm sure there's a few in behind there taking a look at things. The banners on the wall indicating the last time the Leafs won the Cup. Lots of dust on them since it's been about almost 60 years. Now, Humber Valley pushes that forward. Fox sends it up. Serrani picks it off and sends them back to retreat. They come out the right wing side, send it up the wall. Just eludes Tingley, and then back down the ice it goes. Fox sets up behind the net, sends it up the left wing side. Stewart pushes it forward. Shen and Taneo Rodrigo try and collapse to break that one down. Holman grabs it. Holman spins away from Luca, and Luca grabs it, and he's able to get it out and pass the defense of Humber Valley. Now they come back the other side. They take a look, push it up the wall. And now Humber Valley comes the other way. De Silva in behind the net. Takes a look. They push it back out. They look to send it out. Nora with McDonald charging down. Now they send it back. Fox and Nora. That one's blocked by Serrani. And that goes off. Trenholm. Looked like it went off Trenholm's helmet. The referee thought it was a stick. So we get a whistle with 13:31 remaining. Elliott sends it to the far side to the D, up to the middle. Now they push up high and down the ice. They fire it back down. Oosterhuis grabs it off the glass. That hits the shark. Drops down. And it comes back. McDonald tries to get it out. Elliott stops that. Then they block it. Now Westover charges over. Sells is right there. Sells takes a look. Sends it up. Just in behind. And now we got too many Devils on the ice. A number of referees in the stands were able to help count the 6 bodies on the ice. Cohen on the draw. They push it back. Fox grabs it. Fires one just wide of the net. Scoleri skates into it. Scoleri fires the puck the length of the ice. Now it comes around. Stewart. Stewart grabs it. But they held them up there and force an offside. They try and dance around one. Westover. And Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis goes back for it. Stewart and Smith on Oosterhuis. Smith comes away with it. Tries to drive it out in front. A bouncing puck underneath Athanasis. Looks like we got a couple of Devils going back in the box. So Humber Valley gonna go on an extended 5-on-3 here with 12:06 remaining. The referee's gonna have to figure this one out. So they fire it, now it comes out. Sells, chips it out, Fox grabs it, skates back to her blue line, sends it off to the far side. They gain the zone. Elliott pushes it across. De Silva sends it into Tingley. Tingley and De Silva play catch. Trying to keep them to the outside. It rolls off Tingley's stick. Now it's at the side of the net. Lots of explaining going on down there. 11:40 remaining in this period. Holman and Sells on the draw. Holman sends it back. They push it back to Fox, into Trenholm. Trenholm over to Elliott. Elliott walks in, fires one. Athos and Yadis makes a big glove save with McBride standing on the doorstep. Referees explaining the rules. Morant says, I'm ready. Send it back. Now McDonald. McDonald fires one down and off, but Fox stops it up. Now Trenholm tries to spin out, but Luca grabs it and fires at the length of the ice. Fox looks to come up. Sells, tries to drive into the wall. And they just get around one, but Luca picks it up. Luca now sends it back. Comes the other way and fires it down the ice once again. Now, with one penalty over, we've got still a 5-on-3 as the other one's got to come out. They send it across. That one hits a leg and bounces out. And there we go. We got an offside. So now we're still 5-on-3 for 29 more seconds, and then we got a minute 51 in the other penalty. They look to send it out. Shen grabs that and fires it back in. Now the Sharks look to set things up. They drive up the ice over the blue line. In the zone, they send it up. Smith now from the slot. That gets blocked by Serrani into the corner. Shen fires a backhander up the boards. They just hold it in. Now they look to try and set things up. They send it back to Morana. Westover comes out of the box. A couple of bodies block that. De Silva grabs it. Now they're back once again. Another tip shot, and that bounces up and over Athos and Yadis to make it 1-0 with 9:51 remaining. Not sure who got their stick on that, but the Sharks are celebrating with the power play goal. Now we're back to 5-on-5 action. They send it back. Lansfield gives it to Westover. He fires it in deep. Tenio Rodrigo chases in, chips it around the defender, and sends it out in front. Just about eludes everybody. Then they send it over. Harris Peru pushes it deep into the corner. It goes in behind the net. Comes out the other side. Westover grabs it, fires it back into Cohen. He chips it around to Tenio Rodrigo. They try the give and go there. They come back around. Westover charges in on the wall and sends it back in deep. Over into the far corner. Tenio Rodrigo picks it up. Tries to shake and bake a couple. And then Lansfield comes charging out of the corner. And now Tenio Rodrigo gets pushed off the puck there. They just get it up and over Harris Peru's stick. He charges back for it. Now he sets it up. A couple of players on him and a rise pass to Lansfield. Lansfield hits Tenio Rodrigo and they cause another turnover. And now Harris Peru goes back, just holds the forward off, and Athasiniadis covers it up with 8:43 remaining here in the second period. Comes back, Trenholm wins it. Trenholm in the corner now, takes a look, tries a backhand. They push that one aside. Bounces around and Athasiniadis just wisely puts his glove down and covers it up with 8:33 remaining. Luca on the draw. They push it back to Elliott. Elliott fires another one just off the side of the net. Backhand, and it just goes out of play. Face off outside of the zone. Elliott fires one high and over the net. Now Serrani goes back for it. Serrani chips it around to Scoleri. They try and cause another turnover there. Back into the middle and shot just wide of the net. Now Serrani with a bunch of Sharks on him. Sells tries to help it out. It comes out to the side of the net. Now they're back around once again. Sells. This time chips it off to Scoleri. Scoleri up to Sells. Sells now. Gains the zone. Drives around everybody. Throws a backhand just wide of the net. Scoleri pushes it back in the net, behind the net. They try and cause another turnover. A flyby there, and the Sharks come away with it. Shen holds it up briefly. And then they chip around. Now Serrani tries to hit Scoleri. Fox on Scoleri, and now they fire it deep and into the zone. Now Luca. Luca in behind the net. Has it bounce off. And they come around the other side. Looks like we're going to have another Duffield power play. Elliott's going off for tripping with 7:01 remaining here in the second period. Tenio Rodrigo in the corner. He comes around the far side. Looks to set up shot. Sends it out to Luca. Luca back to Shen. Shen now. Into Tenio Rodrigo. Now the Sharks push it down the length of the ice. Sells goes back for it. Sells tries to chip it off the wall, but Petrovsky with some pressure picks that one up briefly. Now they look to set things up once again. Tenio Rodrigo up the wall, tries to get around Tingley, chips it off the wall and past Nerona. Now Fox grabs it. Fox fires the puck the length of the ice. Athos and Yadis goes back to play. First minute of the power play is gone. Now Shen leaves it for Luca. Luca sends it back. Athos and Yadis covers it up as the puck rolls to him. Number 5:48 remaining and 47 seconds left in this power play. We'll see if this Duffield team can get things going. They push it back. Nerona sends it back in. Now McDonald picks it up. Over to Sereni. Off McBride's shin pad. Westover grab here. Westover is going to use some speed. Sends it up to Sereni. Sereni deep in the corner. Sends it around to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis in behind the net. Sends it back to Westover. Westover to Oosterhuis. Comes across. Nothing is connecting tonight for this Duffield team. Now Fox comes out. Drives wide on Sereni. Athos and Yadis with a big save, and Sereni now picks it up. Sereni off the board. They chip it around. Now Sereni. And here comes Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis into the corner. Couple of sharks on him. And back out. Shen. Puck bounces on him. Now Holman comes around. Holman goes high, looking short side there, just over the net. Lemaire's in there, and now Sells grabs it. Sells. Heads up the ice. And just a step offside. .357 remaining in this period. They're calling it tight tonight. Cohen pushes the puck back. Harris Peru turns inside his zone, sends it up to Shen. Shen now looks for Scolari. Just misconnecting there. Now they come back the other side. A quick stick there pushes the puck away by Harris Peru, and now Cohen sends it over to Shen. Shen to Harris Peru. He comes out of the zone. And now Cohen gains the zone. Cohen drives deep into the corner. Taking a look. Cohen just misses. Connecting there, McDonald. Now Shen grabs it. Shen sends it back up. They push it around the boards. They get around one and fired high and over the net. Luca grabs it now. Luca sends it up to McDonald. McDonald now drives into the zone. Fires one. That is a big save by the goalkeeper there. One of the few times they've been tested. Now Westover just has that bounce off a skate back out to center ice. Flips it up. And they push it around. Fox pushes it out of the zone once again. They chip it around, and here come the Sharks. An odd man rush. Tingley fires one off the skate of Athos. Back out in front it comes. And the referee says, I've seen enough, and blows his whistle with 2:19 remaining in the second period. Sells on the draw. Westover fires one that gets deflected, and Fox pushes it deep into the zone, just over Smith's stick. De Silva picks it up in the far corner. Spins off Westover, sends it back to Elliott. A shot, tipped just wide there. Now Sells looks to try and control things. And Sells skates away from one. They leave it for Sells. Now he comes up the ice. Sells deep into the zone. Tries to hold Fox off. Circles around. Now Sells sends it across to Serrani. Serrani fires one. That goes off the shin pad. He picks it up into the corner. He goes. Tries to send a backhand out. They turn that over. Now they try and get around Sells, but unable to do that. Sells walks in, fires one high and just over the net. Lansfield sends it back to Serrani. He fires one and hits Sells. Now Lansfield just wide of the net. Oosterhuis goes back for it. They chip it around Oosterhuis. They try and get it around Harris Peru. Now they got an odd man rush. Serrani dives and breaks that one up. Harris Peru picks it up and sends it back to Sells. Sells now looks to skate up the ice. Sends it across to Tennille Rodrigo. And now we got another penalty upcoming. Sells has gone off for cross-checking behind the play. No, Duffield back on the penalty kill with 46.5 seconds remaining here in this second period. Face-off will be to the left of Athos. Cohen on the draw. Trenholm pushes it back to Nora. They try and get it back in around Shen. Shen with a couple on him. They push it deep into the corner. Trenholm, Shen happy to just kill some time. De Silva tries to spin out into the center of the ice. Fires one after Siniadis. Makes a big glove save with 26.26 seconds remaining. They win it back. Nora sends it over to Elliott. Elliott walks in, fires a shot. Athos and Yadis covers it up right in the bread basket with 20.9 seconds remaining. They push it back. They fire another one. That was tipped and went just wide of the net. And Athos and Yadis with a big glove save. And we got 10.5 seconds remaining here in this period. Luca pushes it back. Shen fires it off the glass. It's kept in there by Elliott. Tipped by, and they send it back. A shot there, but they run out of time. They have 1:13 remaining in this power play and 15 minutes of stop time action upcoming. The goalkeepers give each other the big glove tap. They're playing the tunes tonight here on Kipling Avenue at this fine facility. Trent home to Silva, McBride up front. Looks like Lemaire and Jacobs on the back for the power play for the Sharks. We got Luca and Scoleri up front on the penalty kill with Serrani and Shen to start the third. Goes back to Jacobs. A turnover here. Luca tries to get in. Now Scoleri joins him. Luca. Now they push it around. Jacobs is on Luca. And they kill that one off as we're going to have a hooking call. So we got 14:43 remaining here in this third, and that's going to do it. As we'll have 4-on-4 action for the next 56 seconds. You move your feet, good things happen. They drew the penalty. Lucas sends it back. Now Serrani sends it in. Just bounces over Scolari's stick. Scoleri tries to elude Lemaire. Held off. Now Luca comes into the pitcher and he picks the puck up. Takes a look, sends it back to Serrani. Serrani fires a shot. That just sneaks wide. Now Lemaire. Now Luca in the corner. Spins out. Scoleri sends it back to Serrani. Fires another one. Now they're back in. They come back around. Fox sends it up the boards. Tingley, but can't get past Serrani. Serrani sends it back to Shen. Shen back to Luca. Luca fires one. And there's a big glove save by the goalkeeper. 8 seconds remaining here. And the penalty to Sells, and he'll be out of the box. 13:55 in the period. So we're going to have about 1 minute and 4 seconds on the power play. Elliott grabs the puck. Now Elliott tries to get around one, fires a shot on net, and Athasiniadis covers it up. So now we've Tenio Rodrigo charges into the pitcher. Now, Tenio Rodrigo looks to set things up. Sends it up to McDonald. McDonald tries to get around one. Stops up, takes a look, sends it back to Westover. Westover to McDonald. He tries to send it around to Sells. Sells is in the corner. Now McDonald picks it up. Sends it back to Westover. Westover back to McDonald. McDonald now. They walk along the line. Now they get it back into him. They come back. Westover and McDonald are playing catch. They tip that one wide. Now Sells grabs it. Sells in the corner. Takes a look. Sells tries to get past Norora. Oh, you guys, learn the play, learn the play. Now he turns, can't get it, and he sends it back to Sells. Discombobulated is probably the best word to use tonight. Sells. Elliott pushes that off his stick. McBride grabs it and sends it out to Westover. Westover to Tenio Rodrigo. Tenio Rodrigo. And now we've got too many men on Humber Valley. Duffield gonna call a timeout here. Try and settle things down. Not much has been going their way tonight. They haven't been able to connect on too many passes. Oh. Sounds like we're in final jeopardy here, folks. So we'll see where they go here. Everybody's locked their answers in. Now they send it back. Serrani into Sells. Sells tries to get around Elliott. Elliott pushes that one away. And they send it down the ice. Cohen now looks for a burst of speed, leaves it for Sells. Sells back to Cohen. Now Cohen looks to drive wide on Elliott, sends it back to Shen. Shen into Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo takes a look. Taking a look, Tennille Rodrigo over to Shen. He walks the line, sends it into Sells. Sells now. And they try the wraparound, almost get it to connect there, but they break it up. Tennille Rodrigo into Cohen. He fires one, and there's a big save by the goalkeeper. Shen now fires one. That gets blocked on the way to the net. Elliott walks into it, and he fires at the length of the ice. You wouldn't know this is the Humber Valley's final game of the round robin the way they're playing tonight. They've come to play for keeps. Tennille Rodrigo sends it up. Serrani now tries to head man to Sells. Sells looks to stop things up. Now he gains the zone. Tries to get around Holman. Can't get it around Fox, but it comes back to Serrani. Serrani now walks the line. Sends it back into Sells. Sells gets around Elliott. Gets a stick lifted. Comes into Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo spins out of the corner. Comes back to Serrani. Into Sells. Sells. And Serrani, they play catch. Sells now takes a look. Fires one. That goes off something and into the corner. Cohen now grabs it. Cohen looks to reverse course. Unable to get past Elliott and Smith. And from his knees, Elliott sends it out to Serrani. Tennille Rodrigo now picks it up and fires it in, and there's a big save by the goalkeeper. Holman now looks to come away with it. Just over a couple now. Luca sends it in. Oosterhuis has his stick lifted at the last second by Elliott. Then they turn them away once again. And then just stretching at the blue line, we have an offside. With 9:32 remaining here in this third period. Luca on the draw. They push it back. The referee in the way briefly. Lansfield tries to get it past a couple, but unable to do that. Now, Luca, he gains the zone. Gets around one. Luca drives into the corner, takes a look, sends it out in front. Just misses. Connecting there. A great attempt by Harris Peru and Luca. Now they come back the other way. Trenholm sends it back out. Harris Peru. We got a bobble there, and then we have a tripping call upcoming. The relentless pressure tonight from these Humber Valley Sharks. And the Sharks send it back to Fox. Fox pushes it into the corner. They send it back to Elliott on the far side. They're loading up that big shot from Elliott. Got to be prepared for that. It seems to be where a lot of the shots are coming through. Shen fires one. We got a high stick. Scoleri grabs it, and he pushes it out of the zone. They send it back. Fox over to Elliott. Elliott, with Scoleri on him, sends it up to McBride. Shen tries to hold them off. Serrani able to skate into that one. Now it comes around the boards. And we got a turnover there. Now 2-on-1 developing here. Sells has that one go off Elliott's skate into the corner. Happy to kill some time here. Now they come back the other way. Now McBride sends it up. Now Fox moves in, pushes it around the corner. Scoleri tries to chip it off the wall. That one goes wide of the net. In the corner they go, looking to set things up. Serrani tries to get it up the boards. Now Sells gets it up, and Shen headmans it for Scoleri. Scoleri tries to get it into Shen, but Elliott breaks that one up once again. Now they get it back around. Serrani just simply pushes that one back down the zone. Now they try and come the other way. McBride sends it in deep. Serrani pushes it around the boards. McDonald just has it bounce over his stick. Now Serrani sends it back out to center ice. Jacobs. And there's an offside with 7:06 remaining in the period. 10 seconds left in the penalty to Duffield. Harris Peru will come charging out of the box. Maybe they can get a set play on that one. Now they spin it around. Westover. They come back to the other side. They go to the D. Nerona. And that one goes just wide of the net. McDonald sends it over to Cohen. Cohen now. Cohen using his speed. Hits the zone. Now it comes back around. McDonald sends it back to Harris Peru. He dances through a couple. It goes into the middle of the ice. Tingley creates a turnover, and Petrovsky now. Now they come back the other side. Westover grabs it. They send it back. Nerona sends it up. And now they're able to push it out and down the ice. Nerona sends it around. Jacobs. Jacobs and Nerona. And they come back up the middle of the ice. Holman grabs it. Holman comes away with it. He's one-on-one with Westover. He stops up. And a big save there by Athos and Yadis. Now they try and get it back out. Unable to do that. Now they do. And this time it comes up. Now McDonald. He drives into the zone. McDonald tries to come into the middle. And he finds the back of the net with 5:25 remaining. Hopefully that'll burst the dam for this Duffield team. They found him on the far side. He was able to cut up into the middle of the ice and split the D and find it in the back of the net. That brings some life to this game, maybe. Yeah, let's see what they can do. A turnover created there. They send one in. A great attempt by Humber Valley to respond once again. Now Lansfield. Lansfield has it bounced off his stick, but he's able to skate up. Sends it across, just misses Tenio Rodrigo. Now he's in the corner. Tenio Rodrigo spins out. De Silva's getting called for a head contact. Not sure, he spun away from it. Luca wins it back to Serrani. Serrani now sends it back into Luca. Elliott and Petrovsky try and collapse on them, and they send it down the ice. Well, they gave him a 4-minute penalty there. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but it's a tough break for the Sharks. See if Duffield can capitalize. Now Serrani sends it up. They look to skate into it. And just out of the reach of Lansfield. A little stomping Tom Connors for your third period entertainment tonight. Sells wins it back. They push it off the boards. Miller catches that one and sends it back down. Now they look to set things up. McDonald comes away with it. McDonald tries to drive on wide on a couple of them into the middle of the ice. Now he sets up, leaves it for Scoleri. Scoleri in the corner. Sends it back to Sells. Out to Serrani. Serrani now takes a look, sends it back over. McDonald off the crossbar with the one-timer. Now Sells, just has a backhand roll off. Now Serrani picks it up. Serrani hits Shen to McDonald. McDonald gets stopped up and sends it back to Shen. They come back over to Serrani. Serrani gains the blue line. Leaves it for Scoleri. Just poked out. And McBride tries to come away with it. Now, Sells charges up the middle of the ice. Down to Scoleri. Back to Sells. And in the corner it goes. McDonald tries to send it back in to Sells. Sells sends it across. That gets picked off by Stewart. And Stewart comes out the other way. He tries to drive wide on, and he fires one off the blocker. Now Sells. Sells in behind the net. Sends it up. They cause a turnover there. Serrani tries to grab that, but they're collapsed all over him. Not really able to get much going. Now Sells grabs it. Sells comes up the ice. He drives in, sends it around his stick, and he goes off the... Now Scoleri, and he wraps it around, and the goalkeeper drops his pad and covers that one up. And with 2:26 remaining, we have a 1-1 hockey game, and Duffield is still on the power play. The next unit comes out with Cohen, Luca, and Oosterhuis, Harris, Peru, and Westover. Everybody's in on the action here. Elliott tries to fire that one down, just bounces over the defensive stick, and down the ice it goes. Athasiniadis sets it up for Harris, Peru. He comes in behind the net, he picks it up, comes up the middle of the ice, Now he's got his speed going. He's trying to get around a couple of them. He's around Elliott in the middle. And just now he's got it again. In behind the net he goes. There's Peru on Fox. Spins away from another one. It's glued on his stick. And now Westover sends it back to Luca. Luca sends it back to Westover. They get it back. Just bounces over Luca's stick. And they're able to hold the line. A fancy play there by Luca. Now Luca. Then he sends it out to Holman. Holman fires it out to Shen. Shen. Now Shen. Down the ice. They chip it past one. Luca sends it back to Serrani. Serrani now. Up to Cohen. Cohen into the corner. Takes a look. He's got some space. He comes out, just rolls off his stick. Luca grabs it, sends it back to Serrani. Serrani sends it back to Luca. Now they come in. That one hits Cohen. Drops down. Now Luca grabs it again. Tries to get it through everybody. And Cohen sends it out in front. The goalkeeper covers that up. 40 seconds remaining here in the period. Luca. A big save there by the goalkeeper as he keeps it out. Luca to Serrani. A tip to bouncing puck and through, and now Shen grabs it. Shen looks to elude a couple. Tries to get it off the boards. 20 seconds. Oosterhuis sends it out in front. Antonio Rodrigo haunts it with 17.88 seconds remaining. He drove straight down the slot, and they found him coming in and hit a pass to make it 2-1 Duffield. It looks like they're going to escape here with a win. This Humber Valley team gave them everything they could handle tonight. The goaltender played a heck of a game, and heartbreaking goal in the final minute of the game here for Humber Valley. Duffield is celebrating with IKEA just around the corner. We'll remind you of that commercial when you just start the car and get out of Dodge. You got away with one, folks. 11.3 seconds remaining. They've iced the puck. Humber Valley calls a timeout. Ooh, double jeopardy. How many banners hang in the Toronto Maple Leafs practice facility? If you said 13, you're correct. Double your money. All right, let's see what happens here. They try and control the... Now it's in the corner. Humber Valley pushes it in behind the net. Shen's happy to fall on it. Duffield comes away with the victory. The buzzer sounds. They threw everything at them that they could. A great game this evening by these two teams. We want to thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow as Duffield's going to face the Mississauga Beast. Wherever you watch from, good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.